Hello and welcome back to Fallonits. It is just me today, and I want to talk about something that kept me up at night for years. Something that made me feel like a complete failure even when things were going fine. That feeling that everyone else has their life together, and you're the only one who is confused, broke, and barely holding on. You know the feeling. You scroll through Instagram and see your friend from high school buying a house. Your cousin gets promoted again. Someone you went to college with just ran a marathon and also started a nonprofit and also has perfect skin. And you look at your own life. You have laundry on the chair. You have a sink full of dishes. You have no idea what you're doing with your career. And you think, what is wrong with me? Why am I so far behind? Why does everyone else have it figured out? I am here to tell you something that might make you feel uncomfortable at first, but will eventually set you free. Nobody has it together. Not one person. Not your successful friend. Not your boss. Not the influencer with the perfect aesthetic. Not even that guy who seems to have the perfect marriage and the perfect kids and the perfect lawn. Everyone is guessing. Everyone is terrified. Everyone is one bad day away from their whole life collapsing. The difference is that most people are really good at hiding it, and we are really good at believing the mask. So today, I want to pull back the curtain. I want to show you what is actually happening behind the scenes of those perfect lives you are comparing yourself to. And by the end of this video, I hope you feel a little lighter, because you are not behind. You are just being lied to, and it is time to stop believing the lie. Let me start with a story. A few years ago, I went to a party. It was a birthday party for an old friend, and at this party, I saw someone I had not seen in years. Let us call him Jake. Jake was the guy who seemed to have everything. Great job, beautiful girlfriend, nice car, always dressed well, always had a cool story about some adventure. He just went on. When I saw him at the party, he was laughing, telling stories, shaking hands. Everyone loved Jake, and I stood there feeling small, because compared to Jake, I was a mess. My job was okay, but not great. My relationship was complicated. My car had a weird smell I could not locate. I spent the whole night comparing myself to Jake, wondering how he did it, wondering what secret he knew that I did not. Then, about a month later, I ran into Jake's best friend, and we got to talking, and I mentioned how impressive Jake was, how he seemed to have it all. And Jake's best friend laughed. Not a nice laugh, a sad laugh. And he said, "Dude, Jake is a disaster. His job is about to fire him. His girlfriend left him 2 months ago. He is in debt like $30,000. And he has not slept more than 4 hours a night in a year because of anxiety. The car? It is a lease he cannot afford. The adventures? He puts them on a credit card he will never pay off. He is drowning. He just hides it really well." I stood there with my mouth open. The guy I had been comparing myself to, the guy I thought had everything figured out, was actually a complete mess. Just like me, just like most people. And in that moment, I realized something important. We are all Jake. We are all hiding something. We all put our best foot forward on social media and at parties. We all smile when we want to cry. We all pretend we know what we are doing when we are actually just making it up as we go. That is not a flaw. That is being human. The problem is that we only see everyone else's highlight reel while we live through our own blooper reel. And that is not a fair comparison. That is not even a real comparison. It is an illusion. And today, I want to break that illusion into 1,000 tiny pieces. So let me walk you through the 7 biggest lies we tell ourselves about other people's lives. And then I will tell you the truth that no one wants you to know. Lie number 1. Everyone knows what they want in life. This is a big one. We look at other people and assume they have clarity. They know their passion. They know their purpose. They have a 5-year plan. The truth? Almost no one knows what they want. Even people in their 40s and 50s are still figuring it out. The difference is that older people have stopped pretending. They will tell you openly, "I have no idea what I am doing." But young adults, we are terrified to admit that. So we pick something, anything, and we pretend it is our passion. We say, "I am going to be a doctor," or "I am going to start a business," or "I am moving to the city." But inside, we are just guessing, hoping it works out. That person you think has it all figured out, they changed their major 3 times. They quit 2 careers before this one. They are still waking up some days wondering if they chose wrong. Clarity is not something you find. It is something you build over time through trial and error. And nobody has built it yet. Not fully. Not permanently. So stop feeling like you're the only one without a map. There are no maps. There are only people who are better at pretending they have one. Lie number 2. Everyone is happy in their relationships. This one hurts. Because we look at couples on Instagram with their matching outfits and their sunset photos and their cute captions. And we think, why do not I have that? What is wrong with me? The truth is that every relationship has problems. Every couple fights. Every couple has days where they cannot stand each other. That perfect couple you envy, they just had a huge fight about whose turn it is to do the dishes. They are not posting that. They are posting the one moment last month when they were both happy at the same time. I am not saying relationships are all bad. I am saying that the highlight reel is a lie. Real love is messy. Real love is boring sometimes. Real love is apologizing for being an idiot and then doing it again next week. So when you compare your behind-the-scenes relationship drama to someone else's highlight reel, you are comparing apples to nuclear waste. It is not even the same category. Stop it. Your relationship is fine. Or if it is not fine, that is fine too. Because everyone else's relationship is also not fine. They are just hiding it. Lie number 3. Everyone is financially stable. This lie is everywhere. You see people buying houses, cars, expensive vacations. You see them eating out all the time. You see them wearing nice clothes. And you think they must have so much money. They must be so responsible. The truth is that most of those people are drowning in debt. Not some debt. Crushing debt. Credit card debt. Car loan debt. Student loan debt that will follow them to the grave. They are not financially stable. They are spending money. They do not have to look like they have money they do not have. It is a trap. And it is way more common than you think. A huge percentage of people making 6 figures are living paycheck to paycheck. Why? Because they are keeping up appearances. Because they are terrified of looking poor. Because they have bought into the illusion that you need to look successful before you actually are successful. Do not fall for this. That person with a nice car probably cannot afford the nice car. That person with the nice apartment probably eating ramen to pay for it. That person who just went on vacation probably paying it off for the next 3 years. Real financial stability is boring. It is an old car. It is a small apartment. It is cooking at home. It is not posting photos of your lavish lifestyle. So when you feel behind financially, remember, you are comparing your real bank account to their fake bank account. You are not behind. You are just not lying. Lie number 4. Everyone is confident. This one is hilarious when you think about it. You look at someone speaking on stage, or leading a meeting, or posting a confident selfie, and you think, wow, they are so sure of themselves. They have no insecurities. The truth is that everyone is insecure. Everyone. The most confident-looking person in the room is usually the most insecure. They are just better at hiding it. Confidence is not the absence of fear. Confidence is being scared and doing it anyway. That person on stage, their hands are shaking. Their voice is quivering inside. They are terrified of being judged. They just learned to do it scared. I have talked to CEOs who throw up before big presentations. I have talked to famous actors who have panic attacks before walking on stage. I have talked to influencers with millions of followers who cry alone in their rooms because they think they are not good enough. Confidence is a mask, a useful mask, a mask worth wearing, but it is still a mask. So stop assuming that other people do not feel the same fear you feel. They do. They just hide it better. And the more successful they look, the harder they are probably hiding it. Lie number 5. Everyone has great friends. This one sneaks up on you. You see photos of big groups at parties. You see people celebrating birthdays with 20 friends. You see group trips to the beach. And you think, why do not I have that? Why is my social life so small? The truth is that most people are lonely. Even the people in those photos. Even the person with 1,000 friends on social media. Real friendship is rare. Real connection is hard. Most of those people in the group photo barely know each other. Most of them would not call each other in an emergency. They are performing friendship. They are showing up for photo and then going home to feel empty. I am not saying everyone is lonely. I am saying that the quantity of friends you see online is not the same as the quality of friends you have in real life. You do not need 20 friends. You need 2 or 3 real ones. People will show up when your car breaks down at 2 a.m. People who will tell you the truth, even when it hurts. People who will sit with you in silence when you are sad. Those people are not in the group photo. Those people are in your living room eating cold pizza with you. So stop comparing your small circle of real friends to someone else's giant circle of acquaintances. You are winning. You just do not know it. Lie number 6. Everyone is productive all the time. This lie is fueled by social media and hustle culture. You see people posting about their 5 a.m. mornings, their 12-hour work days, their weekend side hustles, and you think, I am so lazy. I wasted 3 hours today watching videos about nothing. The truth is that nobody is productive all the time, not even the people who post about it. In fact, the people who post the most about productivity are usually the least productive because productive people are too busy working to post about it. Real productivity is boring. It is not a montage. It is not a motivational quote. It is sitting at a desk for hours doing tedious work. It is saying no to fun things. It is being tired and doing it anyway. And nobody posts that. They post the one great day they had after a week of mediocrity. So stop feeling guilty about your unproductive days. Everyone has them. Everyone wastes time. Everyone scrolls their phone for too long. Everyone has that pile of laundry. That is not failure. That is being a person. The only thing that matters is that you try again tomorrow, not that you are perfect today. Lie number 7. Everyone is mentally stable. This is the most dangerous lie, because when you are struggling with anxiety or depression, or just a really bad week, you look around and think, everyone else seems fine. What is wrong with me? The truth is that almost everyone is struggling. Mental health issues are incredibly common. Anxiety disorders affect millions of young adults. Depression is everywhere, and most people hide it. They smile. They say they are fine. They go to work. They post happy photos. And then they go home and fall apart. You cannot see their struggle. You cannot see their sleepless nights. You cannot see their racing thoughts. You cannot see the effort it takes them just to get out of bed. So when you feel like you're the only one who is not okay, remember, you are not the only one. You are just the only one being honest with yourself. The people who look the most stable are often the ones falling apart the hardest, because the effort of looking stable is exhausting. So cut yourself some slack. You are not broken. You are human. And being human means sometimes not being okay. That is allowed. That is normal. That is actually healthy. Now let me tell you the truth. The real truth. The one that will change how you see everyone. Nobody has their life together. Not your parents. Not your boss. Not the president of the company. Not the influencer with the perfect body. Not the friend who just bought a house. Everyone is guessing. Everyone is scared. Everyone is making mistakes. Everyone has regrets. Everyone has days where they want to quit. Everyone has imposter syndrome. Everyone looks at someone else and thinks, why cannot I be like them? The only difference between you and the person you envy is that they are better at hiding their mess. That is it. That is the entire secret. They are not smarter. They are not luckier. They are not more talented. They are just better at pretending. And you know what? You could be better at pretending too. You could post the perfect photos. You could tell the perfect stories. You could make everyone think you have it all figured out. But would that make you happy? Would that make your life better? Or would it just make you another person maintaining an illusion? I tried that for a while. I posted the motivational quotes. I talked about my morning routine. I made my life look amazing online. And you know what happened? I felt worse because I knew it was a lie. And every like felt hollow. Every comment felt fake because I was performing for people who were also performing. It was a theater of illusions and nobody was actually happy. So I stopped. I started posting real stuff, messy stuff. I posted about my failures, my confusion, my bad days. And something amazing happened. People started messaging me. Thank you, they said. I thought I was the only one. You made me feel less alone. That is when I understood. The illusion does not help anyone. The illusion makes everyone feel like a failure. But the truth connects us. The truth makes us human. The truth says, I am a mess, you are a mess, we are all messes, and that is okay. So here is what I want you to do. I want you to stop scrolling. Stop comparing. Stop measuring your life against the highlight reels of strangers. Instead, look around at the real people in your real life. Talk to them. Ask them how they are actually doing. Really ask. And listen. You will be shocked how many of them say, honestly, not great. Then you can say, me neither. And in that moment, the illusion breaks, and something real takes its place. Connection, honesty, relief, that is worth more than 1,000 perfect photos. Let me give you some practical advice for breaking the illusion in your own mind. First, unfollow anyone who makes you feel bad about yourself. Not because they are bad people, but because your mental health is more important than their content. You can always follow them again later if you want, but take a break. See how you feel. Second, remind yourself every day that social media is a museum, not a home. You are seeing the curated exhibits, not the messy back rooms where real life happens. Third, talk to someone you trust about your own struggles. Say the words out loud. I am struggling. I feel behind. I do not know what I am doing. Saying it out loud takes away its power. You realize you're not alone. Fourth, celebrate small wins. You got out of bed today. Win. You paid a bill. Win. You texted a friend. Win. Life is not about big dramatic victories. It is about tiny daily ones. Fifth, and this is the most important one, be honest about your own life. Not on social media necessarily, but with yourself. Stop pretending you have it together when you do not. It is exhausting. It is lonely, and it does not help. Give yourself permission to be a mess. You are in your 20s, or your teens, or your 30s. It does not matter. You are allowed to be a work in progress. Everyone is. The people who look finished are lying. Nobody is finished. I want to leave you with one final image. Imagine you are at a party, and everyone is wearing a mask. Beautiful masks, happy masks, confident masks, and you are wearing your mask too. And everyone is looking at everyone else's mask and thinking, why is their mask so much nicer than mine? Then imagine someone takes off their mask, just takes it off, and underneath they look tired, they look scared, they look real. What would you do? Would you laugh at them? Or would you feel a wave of relief? Would you take off your own mask? That is what I am asking you to do. Take off the mask. Not all at once. Not for everyone. But with yourself. With the people who matter. Let them see you. Not the perfect version. The real version. The tired version. The confused version. The version that does not have it all figured out. That version is lovable. That version is enough. And that version, believe it or not, is exactly where everyone else is too. They are just wearing a mask. So here is your challenge from Falinits. After this video ends, do not scroll away. Do not open Instagram. Do not check on what your friends are doing. Instead, take out your phone and text one person, one real person. Say this, hey, I am watching a video about how nobody has their life together, and I realize I've been pretending too much. How are you actually doing? Send it. See what happens. You might start a real conversation. You might break an illusion. You might make a friend. And that is worth more than 1,000 likes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening to me ramble about this lie we all believe. If this video helped you, share it with one person who needs to hear that they are not behind. They are just being lied to. And hey, if you are watching this and you are having a bad day, remember, the person you envy right now is also having a bad day. They are just hiding it better. So take off the mask. Breathe. You're doing fine. Better than fine. You are real, and real is beautiful. This is Falinits signing off. Stop comparing. Start living. See you in the next one.